Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. Let's continue with the Tower Guide series. Today I'm gonna cover Monkey Apprentices. This particular thing about Monkey Apprentices is gonna be the fact that from 0-0 they can pop leads, okay? Because they're gonna shoot these bolts, and these bolts can pop leads, but unlike the bombs, they're not gonna have the weakness of not being able of popping black balloons and zebras. All right, so bolts can pop leads and can pop black balloons and zebras. So going into the tower information, the path and the upgrades. For the first path, the first upgrade is gonna be these bolts are gonna become larger, so they're gonna most likely hit the balloons, and they're gonna increase the popping power, so they're gonna be able to pierce up to 7 balloons with this. Second upgrade is gonna be a lightning is gonna be added to the arsenal of the apprentice, and this lightning can pop up to I don't know the real number of how many balloons this lightning can pop, but it's gonna pop more than 20 balloons, so it has a popping power of 20 or maybe more, and it's really effective in popping balloons that are really far away from each other. So yeah, that's it. Third upgrade is gonna be the apprentice is gonna have now a whirlwind that is gonna shoot, and this whirlwind has the power pretty much like destruction for the ninja. This whirlwind is gonna blow the balloons and it's gonna make them go in the wrong direction, so the balloons are gonna go backwards. All right, and the last upgrade for the first path is gonna be that these whirlwinds are gonna become tornadoes. So they're gonna pop balloons, so they're gonna be able to pop one layer while blowing off the balloons, and these tornadoes are gonna be faster, so they're gonna have a movement speed, a faster movement speed. They're gonna blow the balloons further away, and the apprentice is gonna shoot these tornadoes more often. All right. Instead, for the second upgrade, first upgrade is gonna be a fireball is gonna be added to the arsenal, and therefore this fireball has the same properties of a bomb, so it's an explosion pretty much. Second upgrade is going to be the camo detection, so with this upgrade the apprentice is going to be able to pop camo, and by itself it can already pop leads, so apprentices are going to be towers that are going to be able to pop every kind of balloon. Third upgrade, the apprentice now is going to have to its arsenal flames, and these flames are gonna be shot really fast. So these flames are gonna be really is gonna have a lot of attack speed in shooting these flames, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then last upgrade for the second path, an activated ability, and when you activate this ability, a phoenix is gonna come and is gonna go around in circles in the center of the track, and is gonna attack the balloons if they are close enough in range to be shot by this phoenix, and it's gonna last for 20 seconds. So that's the theory. So let's go now into the gameplay itself, so I can show you better and can explain to you all the tricks and everything that I know about this tower that I've learned in all this time that I've been playing this game. So as it is for the cost, the apprentices are gonna cost 550 cash here in medium. In hard and in poppable is gonna cost a bit more, but normally you can start the first round with the apprentices. As it is for the range, as you see, the range is pretty little, and as we saw earlier in the upgrades, there is no increase in the range whatsoever with the upgrades, but the upgrades themselves in some way or another are able to compensate this weakness that is this little range. So let's see the 0-0 apprentice in action, and let's see how it goes. So as you see, that's the bolt, and this bolt has popping power of 2, so I can pop 2 different balloons at the same time. And the attack speed, as you can see, is not so good, so it's not really fast, but it's not also so slow. So yeah, it's a pretty good you know, attack speed. And as it is for the cost of the upgrades, for the first path, the first upgrade is going to be 300 cash, and it's going to be the upgrade that is going to make these bolts larger, and they're going to have more popping power, 7. Instead, the first upgrade in the second path is going to be the fireball. So the apprentice normally attacking is going to shoot this fireball. There's going to be pretty much like a bomb. All right. So let's see the larger bolts. As you see, the bolts are larger and they can pierce through more balloons. You're going to be probably seeing it now. See, a total of 7 balloons these bolts can go through. And instead, let's see, well, next round, let's see the fireball. And that's the fireball. So as you're gonna see now, with the first ball, that's the fireball. The little explosion is the fireball. And depending on, as you see, the fireball to explode has to hit the balloons. So this missile can miss, you know, as every other missile. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For the second upgrade, the first path is going to be a bit more expensive, so the lightning upgrade, 1.2k. Instead, the camo detection is going to be pretty cheap, 300 again. So this is a tower that most people, you know, you can use to pop leads, because from 0-0 you can pop leads. You don't need any kind of upgrade, and also you just need to spend 600 cash, well, in this case in medium, to get camo detection. So a tower that can pop leads and camo pretty easily, pretty much like the sniper. All right, but in this case it has more popping power because of the bolts. This tower has more popping power than the snipers, even though the snipers have unlimited range. So that's it for the second upgrades, you know. Right now I'm gonna get an injection so I can show you the other upgrades fast. So let's see the lightning upgrade. As you see, as soon as the balloons are in range, this lightning is gonna proc, and this lightning has unlimited range in terms of if the balloons, if there are enough balloons so that the lightning can jump to, it's gonna jump. So and as you see, now is this is the first upgrade where we can see the fact that even though the apprentice has little range, as you see, the lightning is going way outside the range, and is popping the balloons that are really far away. So that's really why I think the lightning upgrade is really expensive, 1.2k in this case, because it's gonna give you so much popping power. I don't know the exact number of how many balloons this lightning can pierce. It's not unlimited, but I think it's a number like above 20. You can pierce up to 20 different balloons. And as you see, it doesn't matter if the balloons are in the front or in the back. The lightning is just gonna try to pop the maximum amount of them. And yeah, that's it for the camo detection. You know, that's just a passive. It's not gonna add any active, anything to the super monkey apprentice. Sorry. Instead, for the third upgrades in both of the paths, you can already tell something that the third upgrade in the second path is gonna be more than twice the cost of the third upgrade in the first path. And So the cost, of course, is a lot more, because with the third upgrade in the second path, you're gonna have these flames. But the particular thing about these flames is that they're gonna be shot really fast. So I'm gonna just show you now here. The apprentice is gonna attack really fast. I don't know if you can see, but every time there is a little tongue of flame, like coming from here, is the attack speed of the apprentice. And as you can see, the apprentice is still shooting the bolts, is still shooting the fireball, and is still proccing lightning. So you know, with the upgrades of in the apprentice, it's the only tower that happens this. With all the upgrades, you don't lose what you have gained earlier. So the fact that, for example, you have got lightning is not that when you get another upgrade, you're gonna lose lightning. No, you're gonna still keep it, but you're gonna have one more weapon. So I thought the total of weapons that you can get is bolts, you know, base, then you have the fireball, then you have lightning, and then you can choose either to have tornadoes or to have, in this case, the flames. So the fact that the apprentice is gonna proc, you know, with bolts, lightning, and fireball, is gonna mean that they're gonna be pretty useful against popping many different balloons, you know. But the weakness of the apprentices is ceramics and the mob class balloons, because they lack doing damage to the same kind of balloon. For example, ceramics, to pop ceramics, you need to have you need to hit them 10 times, all right, and then they're gonna pop into two rainbows. But if you have an apprentice 2-2, you're not gonna have that amount of, you know, attacks. If you attack the ceramic once, you're gonna pop one of the 10 layers of the ceramic with the lightning, one with the bolt, and one with the fireball. But then you're gonna have to shoot again the bolts, again proccing the lightning, again the fireball, and again the bolts, you know, until you can pop it 10 times. But in all that time, the ceramic has gone far, the range is very little, so you can attack it until it comes back, you know, and then you can pop it. And therefore this upgrade is exactly the upgrade that you need to overcome that weakness, because these flames are going to be shot really fast, and therefore with these flames you're going to be able to pop the ceramics layers very fast, almost as soon as they're in range of the apprentice. They're going to be destroyed. And yeah, that's why this upgrade is really expensive, but it's also very useful, because with this upgrade you overcome the weakness of the apprentices. That is pretty much the only weakness that they have, other than having a little range. You know, the other weakness is popping strong balloons, so mob class balloons, and in this case also ceramics. As it is for the first path, the third upgrade is gonna cost 2k, and is gonna add this whirlwind that is gonna blow the balloons backwards. And you're gonna be seeing now, see, some balloons are going backwards, pretty much like the ninja distraction. It's pretty much the same, but of course this whirlwind is not gonna have unlimited, it's not gonna blow back all the balloons, but only some of them, okay? And also it's not gonna pop the layers, it's only gonna throw them back. So having the combination of a 3-2 Monkey Apprentice is really good in holding the balloons, you know. The range is so little that these tornadoes can be really helpful in keeping the balloons in range, so that the apprentices, the lightning, can finish them off, you know. So if you combine a 3-2 Monkey Apprentice with a 2-3, you have the perfect chemistry between two towers. The one tower is going to be a tower more of support, so it's gonna, with the tornadoes, it's gonna make the balloons come backwards. And the 2-3 Monkey Apprentice is gonna be the popping machine that is gonna pop the layers very fast, and is gonna compensate the weakness of the popping the balloons faster, so popping ceramics faster, and so on. And yeah, that's pretty much for the third upgrades, all there is to say. As it is for the last upgrades, for the first path is going to be 8k, so pretty expensive upgrade, and the only thing that you're going to gain is that these tornadoes now are going to pop balloons. So when blowing off the balloons, they're going to pop one layer, and these tornadoes are going to be bigger, they're going to blow the balloons further, they're going to proc more often, and they're going to move faster. So just let's check this out. Just you see now the tornado is definitely bigger, and is also proccing the destruction of the balloons a lot more. So the popping power of this tornado is also increased, and is proccing more often, as you can tell here, and is blowing the balloons further. So you know, if the balloons are here and they got hit by the tornado, they're gonna most likely come back to almost the beginning. So I must say that this upgrade is not really so worth getting it, because it's really expensive, and for the same price of getting it, you can get 2 Apprentices, 3-2, so getting 2 different tornadoes. You know, that's just my thought on it. I'm not really a fan of getting the 3-2 Apprentices 4-2. But yeah, you know, that's just my opinion. Instead, for the last upgrade, for the second path, is gonna be the activated ability. The Apprentice is not gonna gain any more damage from getting this upgrade. You know, you're only gonna get the activated ability, and I'm gonna show you the activated ability right now, because of the fact that, as you can see, popping mobs is really hard with these towers. But you got the activated ability, this Phoenix, that, as you see, is flying in circles, and if the balloons are close enough, it's gonna be able to target them and to pop them. So as you can tell, the Phoenix is shooting the same flames that the 2-4 Apprentice in this case is shooting, but the range is a lot bigger. So this Phoenix is gonna fly in circles for 20 seconds pretty much, and as soon as the balloons are in range of this Phoenix that is gonna go in circles, the Phoenix is gonna start shooting the same flames of the Monkey Apprentice, and therefore is gonna do some damage. So the Phoenixes are very useful, especially against mobs, because even if you got 2-3 Apprentices, as you saw there, I really did a little damage to the mob. The mob was getting here, and it was almost no damaged. So yeah, the range in this case is very bad. But you know, you can get 4 or 5 or maybe more of these 2-4 Apprentices, and you can proc 5 Phoenixes at the same time, and you can really do a lot of damage to also like BFBs or even Zomegats. And yeah, that's all there is to know, all the tips that I can give you about Monkey Apprentices. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.